For stream? Is it crazy? Shit, let me see if everything good right now. Alright, I'll go to the game. Jesus, what is it? What does all this mean? Narcissus? Narcissus? Yeah, I I so confused, dude. Select type, dog. What? What? What's the difference? Okay, so this is second. So this is first. All right, dog. Translation? Obviously not that one. I guess I'll go voice. Yeah. Prologue.
眩しかった日のこと、そんな冬の日のこと。確かに幼い頃から丈夫な方じゃなかった。
Type shit. Pass on until you're 10. Very dark eye. June soon after. We're going to school the day after we are starting next month. That time was the first time I experienced being admitted into the hospital. Alright, cool. Just a little bit before I started this first. A day with rain that started to fall. Felt awfully cold. Okay. Most of the period I spent in the season in the beginning, everyone in the class came to visit me each day, and when I came to discharge from the hospital during the weekends, they would come to my house to play, but that was just the beginning. Fall came, winter left, hospitalized, discharged, outpatient care, and then starting again with hospitalization. That actually sucks, dude. Jesus, man. The hell? But yeah, I mean, the main reason why like I wanted to play this game is because I don't know. I think I seen a YouTube video about it like a while ago, and then it was just kind of like, oh shit, this might be something that's actually good. So I just wanted to make sure that like, you know, I'm playing something worthwhile. You know what I mean? Obviously. am I able to show? Give me a second. Okay. Now it should work. Now it should work. Give me a second. Go here. Put that. Okay. Now tell me. Here's how it goes. Damn. Okay. Anyways. Community, right? So after, you know, everybody, you know, voting and stuff, obviously, Narcissu won by a long shot, dude. Anyways, yeah, it's about it. And yeah, I did have it as a Roblox. Yeah, I'm just not gonna say anything else about it. Anyways, at some point became acquaintances, yeah, and then turned to strangers. That actually sucks. With each turn of the season, it seemed that I was disappearing from their memories.
どうやら
Damn.
いい気がしないらしい。普通に生きている人にとって。だから消されたよ。
Damn, that's so sad.
白い梅雨空を。私の英語の教科書は1年生
Remain brand new.
そこ
Jesus,
に
bro. It was there.
私の時間も止まったらしい。
Yikes. So what? Great. 8 years later. So you are in a hospital for 8 years. Like straight. Because like you're in and out before. But then damn. That's terrible. Let me see if I can turn down the volume for this game. This shit is loud. Super loud. Like I can't even compete. Alright, give me a second. I'm about to Okay, let me write this down on a piece of paper real quick. Cause Jesus, I did not realize it was that loud. Alright. Now it should be fine. Ah, it still sounds a little bit too loud. Let me turn it down just a little bit more, because that's actually insane. What was it before? 20? 16? Let's go for 15. Kathunk. Let's see. It's still insanely loud. How is it that loud? Jesus. Alright, me 10. 10. There's no way. There's no way like it gets louder than this. Oh, that's so much better. That's actually so much better. Oh my god. That was straight terrible before my ears were. I was going deaf. I was going deaf. An empty car. I was on the way home from the examination center. In my left hand was a traffic regulations manual I had just received. In my shirt pocket was a brand new license. Oh, cool. With this, I'm also normally licensed A. I remember someone. Not gonna want to drive cars, nor did I have another purpose in mind. It was just people around me going to the training center that recommended that I at least get my driver's license. Bro's pushing 80 in the third. Sorry. I just got a text said bro was pushing 80 in a 30. Insane. Why? What? There's... Bro's gonna text me back. He's gonna be like, why so serious? And I'm gonna be like, alright. When I reported my parents have gotten my license, is that so was the short reply. As an experiment, I tried saying that I wanted to borrow the car, and just as shortly came, you can't. It was like I had to drive the car, but the responses were exactly as I'd imagined. They were those sort of parents. Oh, I get it. So, like, if I think, okay, so if this is still the girl that's sick, then it's sort of like your parents fear for your life too much that it's just like they won't let you live the rest of the life that you have. And that's terrible. That sucks, dude. Because it's like you're already weak, you're already dying, and you can't do anything. You're trapped. Like that's gotta suck, dude. Like honestly, that's horrible. That's fucked up. Jesus, man. Next day, upon waking up, my chest hurt, and so I was taken to the hospital. Normally, I had little to do with things involving sickness. That was why waiting in the initial waiting room felt extremely boring. Finally, just when I thought the examination was over this time, I went to take an x-ray and blood test. Go on top of that for a long time. I was made boredom. Without noticing, I had finished reading the books of jump manga. I was in the waiting room and was reaching for a fourth. And just like that, I was made to do paperwork for being admitted into the hospital. The brand new driver's license that still lay in my shirt pocket. It looked like the time for its debut was a ways off. Damn. Protagonist, 2004. Around when those noisy cicadas had stopped crying. As usual, I was in the hospital. Of course, it wasn't like I was always admitted into the hospital. I would be in and out. Last month, I had my first experience with surgery. After being discharged, I commuted 5 minutes for outpatient care by scooter. And even from then on, admitted discharge outpatient care, gradually moving to being admitted again. I didn't know anything about PET or RESA, but I noticed that through the comings and goings that a number of months have passed. In exchange with the decreasing appetite, the types and amounts of drugs increased. Even I could see with my own eyes that my strength was declining. Yeah, I bet. I mean, if you're on like a copious amount of like drugs and stuff just to keep you alive, it's like it's helping you keep you alive, but also it's damaging your body because like, it's probably gonna affect your kidneys or if it's hepatotoxic or any of that stuff. Like, dude, that's gotta suck. Anyways, uh, my legs felt a bit thin, but that's not your imagination. The needle on the scale would tell me. And yet, I was looking at myself somehow objectively, as if watching a stranger, like looking at a single scene on television. The sudden things that happened to my body, my head couldn't keep up with them. The feeling that was happening was real, didn't arise. And so, even though it was supposed to be my own body, I could only watch myself from afar with cold eyes. Damn. Winter, around when Christmas trees were disappearing from the streets. Perhaps it was due to being the end of the year, but I was allowed to return home. Cool. Okay, good. In the end, it seemed to be only temporary, but then I was a bit happy. Okay, so I'm guessing this is from like her point of view as she's dying. Like I'm talking about like closer to the end of her life type stuff. You know, or maybe she wrote every day about her experience and then she revised it so you know it'd be a better story, I guess. In a mix of rain and sleet, I returned home for the first time in a while. For some reason, everyone in the family was gathered. Even though my parents normally didn't speak much about being a bit stiff, they smiled at me. The little sister who I'd always argued with made my favorite cream stew and fried ship. That's terrible. That's terrible. If y'all always arguing and like die, it's so over. It's so over for you. I mean, there's nothing I can say. It's over, dude. It's like when they have uh, like Spider-Man or something come to the hospital and stuff to cheer you up, bro. Like your time's up when that happens, dude. It's actually so terrible. It's God, so bad, so sad. We sat next to each other in the kotatsu. They peeled mandarins for me. They were excessively kind. That was my impression. It left. During this time, I had just a bit of a realization. Still left in the pocket the brand new license. That license not given rise to any practical value might expire. While having stiff, unnatural smiles directed at me. That's horrible. But it's like, it affects both sides, It's just a horrible situation that this person's in. And this is just a prologue, right? That's insane. That's so insane. Calmly, vaguely, rather simply, I thought of that as if thinking of someone else. Protagonist, January 2005. The new year came and I returned again to the hospital. For some reason on that day, I didn't go to the fourth floor, but instead to a conference room was made to go. There, with my father and the doctor, I heard many things was made to listen. It was that thing called notification, probably. It had an extremely indirect way of speaking, but in the end, it seemed like I was going to die. I see. That was why I was only able to reply with that. I couldn't find other words from when I entered until I left the room. That was all that I said. Accepting my answer, the doctor moved the ballpoint pen in his hand. Most likely, it was the paperwork for the hospice to the very end, and he was very businesslike. My father was very much the same. It was such a simple thing. That was my honest impression. Sorry, shit. And then between the day and the next, I changed from the fourth to the seventh, from a 6-patient room to a single. Damn. So does that mean that you're so sick that they need to give you your own room? Like isolation? I changed from the fourth to the 7th floor. Damn. And usually in hospitals, like different floors mean different things. So, but like this is also set in like Japan, I think. So I don't know what their healthcare system's like. And this is also 2005. No, 2007. I don't know. It's old, so it's probably like a little outdated type stuff. And also the 7th floor itself was a bit different from other floors. For one thing, the floors were sparkling. The ceilings were much higher, much broader. Inside the rooms, it was extremely clean. The large windows seemed designed to let in lots of sunlight. However, the windows only opened a tiny bit. When I tried measuring, it was just slightly smaller than allowing your head pass through. Okay. The other thing was the color of the ID bracelets changed. Since the day I was admitted, a vinyl bracelet was always wrapped around my wrist. Upon it was my name and my blood type, the color had changed from blue to white. High ceilings, white vinyl bracelets, window that could only open 50 centimeters. Okay, I'm gonna go look at what white means. Let's see. White bracelet hospital. Meaning. Communication. Okay. Safety. Color coded. Duh. Wait, isn't white just normal? Like, that's all. Okay. But what did blue mean before? Blue for do not resuscitate. What the Sigma? That's all I gotta say. That's actually insane. Bro had a DNR? A dinner? The day I was transferred to the 7th floor, it was when the boring New Year's programs were still being broadcast at the time. I had met for the first time. It was also at the very beginning of the year. Wait, so is this a new character that we're talking about?
Narcissus.
Okay, hi.
冬7回
Alright. I got stuff to do. I was like the shortest stream ever, dude. Anyways, first stream. That's all. I'm gonna see if there's anything that I could fix and stuff like that. But for the meantime, if you see this later and you mess with it, let me know in the comments. I will be sure to play this again. Okay? I'm probably gonna keep on doing it section by section until like I have a lot of people watching. Just cause like I'm kinda busy. Alright. Thank you.